A lot of white people didn't want to go to RFK Stadium because of the neighborhood. But I think the Metro changed all that.
The Metro's design and efficiency, striking.
It was pretty brand spanking new and clean, and I remember riding on it, just thinking how special it was and how it really was making the city better.
But building the new mass transit system underground brought serious challenges.
They used a cut and cover approach. That is that they would cut out the whole trench. And so it led to a major decline in a lot of the retail sections downtown.
It was a tremendous disruption. There was a lot of buildings that were shaking, and a lot of these buildings that were shaking when they were dynamiting and digging and doing the construction were old buildings, were historic buildings.
Most saw the Metro's arrival as a positive, but some neighborhoods were wary.
There was a fear that there would be people from all over the city who might not be of the same demographic who would come into Georgetown.
They tell you, oh, I'm sure you need to put your money someplace else. Don't bother to put a metro station in Georgetown. As if this was going to actually control people coming into Georgetown.
Many Washingtonians and tourists first experienced this new metro system while traveling to the nation's bicentennial celebration on July 4th, 1976.
It was a big deal. I mean, it was the big party. I remember that they rebuilt and retooled Union Station for the bicentennial. I remember the fireworks because they were over the top. They were great.
That was the fireworks of the first degree. It was really quite extraordinary. I mean, that time was, I think, one of the more exciting that I've ever felt in the District of Columbia. And it wasn't partisan. It was universal. It was just excitement about being an American.
Although the bicentennial focused attention on the nation's capital in a positive way, just over 2 months later, the world's attention returned to the district, but this time for the wrong reasons.
There was a Chilean diplomat who was murdered. His name was Orlando Letelier, and I never forgot his name. I never forgot his assistant's name. Her name was Ronnie Moffett, and it stayed with me all these years. A car bomb killed him. It was all linked with South American dictators in Chile and the CIA. And it was such a horrific event to think that here in D.C. you could have an old-fashioned South American hit.
I remember being perplexed. It was not something that happened in Washington, D.C. We were not familiar with that kind of violence.
It happened on Sheridan Circle, which is a very proper section of the city. It was just inconceivable, you know? You went to nice parties there.
6 months later, violence struck the city again. March 9th, 1977. 7 Hanafi Muslims burst into the B'nai B'rith headquarters downtown, taking 100 hostages. Soon after, 3 men entered Washington's Islamic Center and took 11 hostages. Just over 2 hours later, 2 Hanafis entered the district government building.
I had spoken at Kiwanis Club luncheon on Connecticut Avenue. He came back to them, what was the district building, and went in, we had a lot of insecurity because we hadn't had any problems. Went to the 5th floor. And shots rang out. Glass flying everywhere. A bullet hit me right here in the chest. And I sort of stumbled into the council chambers. I sat down. I was scared to death. And 2 brave